Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Again, my name is Chelsea Lee, and this is Groove Dance Fitness. Today's workout, we are introducing the FUPA challenge. So, if you don't know what FUPA is, it's fat upper pubic. Some people call it another P word area. So it's this right here. You could have it just from fat, or you could have it because you have separation of your stomach muscles. I don't say it very well. Diastasis Recti. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong. But for today's workout, we're going to check to see if you actually have it, and we're going to do some exercises to kind of strengthen this area. And please note that these exercises are really to focus and target muscles, not to reduce fat. So if this is a fat issue, diet is required, changing your diet, changing how many times you work out, strengthening exercise as a whole. There's other things than just targeting those particular muscles. And so, like I said, it's not going to be traditional ultimate groove. We are going to do our warm-up, which is our line dance, Baltimore shake. And then we're going to get into our exercises targeting our abdominal muscles. And with that, we are not going to do music too, because I want us to focus and concentrate. But I didn't want to not dance today. So your feedback is welcome and appreciated after this workout. Let me know how we should move forward. And let's get going. Before we get started, make sure you have your water nearby, and make sure you have a mat ready to go, because we will be getting on the floor and doing some exercises. Okay, here we go. March it out. 4, 3. On the right for 2 steps wide. Left. Again, right. Last shuffle with the bicep curl. And pulse it. Pulse. Pulse. Shuffle. Hit a left. On the right. Center for 4, 3, 2. Left hip. On the right. Take it around. Lead to the back. 4, 3, 2. Scoop. 4, 3, 2. Step together, step. Put a turn, face the front. Step together, step. Again, step up. 2. Left. Again, right. Last shuffle with the bicep curl. And pulse it. Pulse. Pulse. Shuffle. Hip a left. On the right. Center for 4, 3, 2. Left hip. On the right. Take it around. 4, 3, 2. Scoop it up. 2. Step together, step for the turn. Face the front, step together, step. Go to right. Left. Right. Let those shoulder blades pinch. Shuffle with the bicep curl. Lock the arms to the side. And pulse it. Pulse. Pulse. Shuffle. Abs tight. Hip it left. On the right. Center for 4, 3, 2. Left hip. On the right. Take it around. 4, 3. Scoop it up. Step together, step for the turn. Step together, step. Now 2. Left. Again. Left or right. Shuffle with the bicep curl. And pulse. Pulse. Shuffle. Hip it left. On the right. Center. 4, 3, 2. Left hip. Right. Take it around. Face it back. 4, 3. Scoop it up. Step together. Step for the turn. Face the front. Stay here. Step out to right. Left. Right. Shuffle with the bicep curl. And pulse it. Pulse. Pulse. Shuffle. Hip left. On the right. Center. 4, 3, 2. Left hip. On the right. Step out 2. Right. That's 5. Hit it. 1. Shoulder blades pinch. Right. Left. Shuffle. 4, 3, 2. Pulse it. Pulse. Shuffle. Hip left. On the right. Center. Left hip. On the right. All right, y'all. That is our warm up. Okay, just take a minute, catch your breath, get a sip of water if you need to. And we're going to do an exercise that I've learned doing my Tai Chi class. And I just want to kind of open up our hips here. It's also good for your back muscles. And it's just a heel tap. So you're going to take this arm and bring it right behind you. If you can touch the middle of your back, that's good. If not, just kind of touch your shoulder. And while you're doing that, you're going to tap your heel, okay? So the move goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and I'll show you from behind. So try to tap your heel, 2, 3, 4. It's a nice, slow, and controlled movement. And this is also part of our warm-up, and then we'll go into our set. So each exercise is going to be for 45 seconds and then a 15-second rest. And let's get going. I'm going to get my little device. Hold on 1 second. This round, I'm using I don't even think they make it. I'm using such an old phone, but it's called the Impetus app, and it's lovely. You can schedule different things. So this is going to be my timer for our 45 seconds. And while we're doing everything, I want you to count. So just count out how many times you're doing it, because as you grow and you get more skilled at these different exercises, you'll find, oh, I can do more in 45 seconds, or maybe I should do it longer. But I do want you to be slow and controlled and focused. That's why we don't have music. I don't want you to start getting going, and then you're losing your form. I want you to stay very concentrated in your form. All right. So we're going to start with these heel taps, and then we'll go into our actual rounds and sets for our abdominals. Okay. All right, let's get going. So this will be about 15-minute set. And so start those heel taps. We're going to do 1, nice and controlled, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count with me. That helps with your breath. Here we go. 8, 9, 10. I want you to stay nice and tall. 11, 12, 13, 14. Keep that head up. Don't look down. You want a nice neutral spine. If you sometimes miss that foot when you tap it, that's fine. You have 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. All right, so for this exercise, this is our rest period, 50 seconds. We are going to be exhaling and inhaling. We're inhaling, exhaling. So as you're inhaling, you're going to think about your Kegel exercises, okay? And so you're going to exhale, have that stomach come out. Inhale, bring those Kegels, draw them in, and exhale, all right? So here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, drawing from here, and exhale. Again, and exhale. Nice and controlled movement. I want to have slight bend in those knees. And exhale. Breathe in. And exhale. If you can count this out, feel free to on the next go round. All right, we're going to rest for that period. And then our next thing is we're going to get our mat. And I want you to check to see if you actually have that separation of your abdominal muscles, okay? So I want you to lay on the floor and go about right above your belly button, okay? And press down. I want you to act like you're doing a crunch and crunch up. And see if you feel a separation between those stomach muscles. If you can fit 2 fingers in between, then you have diastasis, I can't say it, recti, okay? And so therefore you definitely need to focus on some of these exercises and repair that muscle separation to bring them close together. All right, so while we're here for our next exercise, we are going to do heel taps. So your abs are going to be in, just like that breathing exercise we did earlier. I want you to focus on pulling in those Kegel exercises, and I want you to just lift up. 1. This is our 45-second set for work. And just lift up. 2, 3, 4. And breathe as you're doing this, still pulling those abs as if you're doing those Kegel exercises as you're lifting up. And count as you're doing this. I have the 45-second beep, but as you're doing this, try to count in your head so that you remember how many you've done before you're fatigued out or tired or what have you. So we're gonna just starting out really slow, and then we'll build up, okay? All right, so we're going to rest for 15 seconds. Our next move is the dead bug. So we're going to lift up, and our arms are up here. Now this is actually very much mental as well as strength training. So we're going to move our leg and our arm, okay? So it's the opposite leg, opposite arm, so it's diagonal. So try to keep yourself in a tabletop position. And again, focusing on those Kegels. And as you come down, you want to inhale and exhale as you come up, making sure that your back stays nice and flat against your mat, drawing those stomach muscles in, and nice and slow and controlled movement. Okay, you don't want to let that leg drop as you come down. And just breathe, count it out. So I hope you're starting to feel this. I know I am. All right, and we're going to relax. So our next move is we're going to roll over, and we're going to do a bird dog. Okay, so you're going to be on your tabletop. Same thing as essentially the bug, but just you're on your hands and knees, and you're going to come up, bring it in and down. And if you're struggling to do this, do one arm and then one leg, okay? So take your arm or whatever's more stabilizing for you. You want your arm by your ear. You want to squeeze your glute nice and tight. Squeeze and bring it in. Hold it. Nice neutral spine, bring it in. Again, out. Bring it in. 2. You have 5 more seconds of this, then we're going to rest and change positions. All right, and so our next thing is going to be a slide plank. So we're going to have a 90-degree angle in our elbow, and you can have your knee down and lift up, or you can have your feet down. And so we're just going to lift up. Now we're going to hold for 10. You're going to have your arm raised if you want, and hold, count for 1. If you can hold it for the whole 45 seconds, that is great. Didn't want to overdo it for some of y'all. But actually, instead of counting 10, let's just hold for as long as we can. And then we will rest, and we'll do the other side. Hold. And just make sure you're lifted as much as you're possible, creating as much space as you can between the mat and your side, and relax. All right, now you want to switch sides and do the other side. 90-degree angle, and you're going to lift up in 2 and 1 and lift up. Again, 90-degree angle. If being on your foot is too much, just lift up on your side, create that space, and make sure you're breathing. And hold. Look straight ahead. Don't look down, don't look up, just look straight ahead. You got 12 more seconds. Make sure you're lifting up as much as possible. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's rest. We're gonna go back to those heel taps. Okay, here we go. And if you feel like your back is straining too much, you can put your diamond underneath your butt. Lift up, and here we go. We're doing the heel tap. And flex those feet, making sure, again, focusing on those Kegels, keeping those abs nice and tight. Breathe through the movement and tap. 5, 4, I just started counting in the middle, I know. Don't know why. But how y'all doing out there? I hope y'all are doing fine and you're feeling this and it's not too strenuous. Again, just wanted to start off nice and slow and we'll build up as the weeks go. It's going to be a 4-week challenge. Okay, now we're going to go back to the dead bug. We're going to go lift up, tabletop, 90 degrees, and again, right leg, left arm, okay? Let's start, and 1. I'm gonna count this. 2, 3. Again, think about those Kegels as you extend. 4, 5, 6. Nice and slow and controlled. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right, let's roll over and do that bird dog. Okay, abs are tight, right arm, left leg. Make sure your arm is by your ear. Squeeze that glute and bring it in, nice slow control. 2, 3, abs are tight. 4, remember, count with me if you can, helps you with your breath. 5, 6, 7, 8, and make sure if you have a mirror to make sure your leg is parallel. You don't want it too far high. I can't see myself right now, but just try to make sure that glute is nice and tight and that leg is parallel, arm parallel with the floor. All right, we're gonna relax and get ready for your side plank. Start on the other side this time. And we're gonna lift up in 3, 2, 1. Again, lift up, 45 seconds. And remember, if you can't do the whole 45, make sure that, just know that you can drop down to a knee, okay? Make sure you have a nice 90-degree angle. Lift, look straight ahead, and hold. Breathe through it. And you should feel a nice tightening over here on your side. So the second time around, you should feel a little bit more. One side is usually stronger than the other. If you feel your form is weakening, you're feeling a little jittery, just come down to your knee. It's better to have good form than bad form in keeping the time. And take it down. All right, other side. Again, 90-degree angle. And we're going to lift up. You can be on your knee or on your feet and hold. Okay. My timing is a little off. Hold a little longer. And you have one more. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's nice when you set up your app nicely, but when you don't, that's what happens. So we have one more round. We're gonna go back to our toe taps, our heel taps, and tabletop. Nice and relaxed, and we're gonna tap. 1, 2, and we are right now in the middle, but we're gonna do a little bit more than 45. So Just hold that heel tap. Even if you hear the beat. All right, again, you're gonna hold it. 2. All right, you're gonna rest. Okay, then we're gonna do the dead bug in 15. Whew. How y'all out there? How y'all doing? Let's get in position. And here we go. We're going to extend and come together. Extend, come together. Make sure that you're still pulling from those Kegels, holding them in nice and tight. Contract those muscles as you go through this exercise. Keep going. We're going to continue through this beat. Keep those abs nice and tight. Pull in. Inhale as your arms come out. Exhale as they come together. All right. We're going to keep going because we're supposed to do 3 rounds. So, here we go. We're going to do our bird dog. And bird dog. Here we go. And step out. And it's 1. We have our 45 seconds. And lift and hold. Lift and hold. Squeeze those glutes. You have 23 seconds to go. Keep going. Remember, nice, slow, and control. Arm is by your ear, and you're squeezing those glutes. All right, let's rest. And again, we have our side plank. All right, so you have your 90-degree angle. And you're gonna lift up in 2, 1. Make sure you're back on the same side that you started. And just gonna hold for those 45 seconds. I need to adjust, my shoulder wasn't acting right. Make sure that you have a nice 90-degree angle. And you're lifting up. Make sure you're breathing through it. Hold 4. We have 20 more seconds to go. And again, like I said, if you're starting to really feel this, it's a little more than you want, come down onto that knee. You'll still get a nice work in those abs. And just hold. You have 10 more seconds. Still lifting up as much, creating as much space as you can between that mat and your side. Relax, switch over to your other side. Elbow is 90 degree. And again, we're gonna lift up for 45. And lift and hold. Nice neutral spine. Hold 4, 3. Oh, I'm sweating, y'all. I hope y'all are sweating out there. Hope y'all really feeling this. Slow control. Not do anything, nothing too crazy. We have 20 more seconds. Looking straight ahead. I know some of y'all was like, she already said she can sweat doing about nothing. It's true. I'm sweating somebody. And we have a 10 seconds. Again, keep your head straight. As much lift as possible. Still focusing on those Kegels even when you're doing this. Squeezing that glute nice and tight. Okay. All right. Let's again work our back muscles. So we're gonna lie over on our stomach. This is something we haven't done as of yet, but we wanna make sure when we work our abs, we also wanna strengthen our back. So you wanna squeeze those glutes nice and tight. And I want you to just roll those shoulders back and look straight ahead down at the floor and come in. or come down. Again, lift up. And lift down. One more time, roll those shoulders back and lift up. Squeeze those glutes nice and tight. And lift down. One more time, lift up. And down. Last time, up and down. Okay, so now we're going to actually do a swim exercise. Again, nice and slow and controlled movement. And here we go. Our arms are going to be out. Glutes are tight, and I just want you to swim. We're not going to do it for the whole 45 seconds, but I want your shoulders dropped. And hold for 5, 6, 7, 8, and relax. Whew. And we're going to do one more. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze those glutes nice and tight. Arms extend and swim. Hold 5, 6, 7, and 8. And relax. And we have 5 more seconds. So now I want us to stretch our abdominal muscles. So we're just going, I'm going to pause this. And so now it's just basically our cool down. We're just going to stretch those muscles that we just worked. Whew. And we're going to do a cat stretch. So I want you to arch your back up. Tuck your chin in. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. And then slowly release. And invert that. And look towards the ceiling. And again, pull in. As you can see, I'm not that flexible. And exhale and look towards the ceiling, pushing that butt out. And bring that bit in, tucking it under. And push it out. And one more time, bring it all the way in. Pulling that belly button all the way towards the back. And out. All right. I want you to sit back on those heels and stretch those arms out and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to reach that left hand up in front of that right hand. And again, pull back, sit back on those heels if you can. And feel that stretch along your side. Hold 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch hands, switch sides. And again, reach that right arm in front of that left hand. Reach it up as much as you can and then pull back on those hips, sitting back on those heels as much as you can. And hold it. All right, and release. I want you to sit down and bring those feet out in front of you. I want you to bring those legs up and cross, and I want you to roll them to the side and push them down. So if you're crossing your left leg over your right, you want to keep on folding that left leg over to the side. Extend that right arm and look back at it, okay? So your arms are in a different direction of your legs. And just hold it there. You should feel a nice stretch in your back. Hold 2 and 1. I want you to release. Cross your legs over the other way and push those legs on into the floor. And look back at the opposite arm as you extend it and hold. How are we feeling out there? All right, I want you to release that. I want you to extend your legs as far out as you can. I want you to flex those feet, point those toes, flex those feet, point those toes, extend those arms above your head, and drop those shoulders. Again, flex the feet, Point the toes, flex the feet, and point the toes. Okay? All right, I want you to bring those legs, grab those thighs, come on in, and hug those legs, round out that spine. Hold 2 and 1, and chest to your knees. And I want you to roll on over. Whew. Walk those hands back, press down into those heels, pedal them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Walk those hands back all the way and roll on up gently. All right, y'all. That was our FUPA workout, okay? Again, as we move on, we're starting off real slow and we'll build up those challenges. So if you're like, oh, it was really, not as exciting as maybe you wanted it to be, keep on coming back. We're gonna have a nice challenge for you, but even for me, I wanna start off nice and slow and kind of work your way up. You don't wanna go out swinging and punching and carrying on as that how you can injure yourself. So let me know how you're feeling tomorrow. We are gonna do this again on Friday, and I look forward to seeing you then. I want a nice deep breath in and exhale. Again, nice deep breath in. And exhale up and down, and give yourself a big old hug. Be proud of yourself. You got up early and you got a nice workout in. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell a friend. Thanks. Have a good one.